Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Well, if you remember, well, no, it's still Sunday. It's still Sunday. I'll be having to think about what time it is. Okay, but happy Sunday, y'all. I hope y'all having a good day. I will probably be live sometime tonight. I'm thinking 6 p.m. for a gossip chat or whatever. I'm pretty sure it'll already be set up sometime today. So go to my channel and see, okay? But I'm also gonna have my Love and Marriage Huntsville premiere that won't be live, so look for that too. That should already be set up as well. I think I'm gonna put out this at 3 p.m. and I think I'm gonna put out Love and Marriage at 4 p.m. and have my live at 6 p.m. At least that's the plan, okay? But if you remember, this is already available to you. Now it is currently 1:43 in the morning. Okay. I should have this up to y'all by 3 a.m. So if you are a member, whatever time you were seeing this, it was already there for you. Okay. Y'all know if you remember, you can see it ASAP and whatnot. Okay. But I digress. Anyway, please make sure, okay, that you have already subscribed to my channel, to like the video, to share the video, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok off the top. Now I made 2 thumbnails. Which one y'all like better? Is it this one or this one? I'm like, because it's like, this is Anthony talking to the baby daddy or whatever, like, you should be worried about your child, okay? But then Brittany getting him saying talk to by the lady was also a good scene too. And I could not think of which one to have as my thumbnail, but we shall see what I'm going to save when I make this up, put this up for me, okay? I think I'm gonna do this one. I think so. Anyway, y'all, again, let's get to it. But again, y'all know, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Okay, now I'm not gonna be on camera because it's 1:45 in the morning. I'm tired, okay? I ain't got no lipstick on, honey. I'm barely dressed, okay? But I came here to be sure that since I was off YouTube Friday and Saturday, that I gave y'all content early on Sunday. Let's get started here with Melissa and Louis. Look, I just feel like we didn't really get much of Melissa and Louis this season, and I know they're gonna be on Life After Lockup, which starts on December 1st, and that looked like it's gonna be a good season. They got everybody on their child. They didn't brought back was a Shereen girl. What's the people name? The black girl, and the black dude who had the locks, and it was I don't know, but is it Chevelle? Chevelle and them back. Honey, I'm like, where's Brittany and Ray at? Where they at? Bring them back. I don't know. Anyway, but a whole lot of folk gonna be on that season, and we gonna get into it, including Melissa and Louis. Now, Louis, Melissa finna go back to Jersey. And so she kissing, hugging her man or whatever, because I'm like, what is going on? Now, they were on their way home from the dentist. Now, look, they do not have the $40,000 they will cost to get that man some implants because he don't have no teeth in his mouth, the 5 on top and 2 on bottom. How you been eating food? He been gumming his food? Did he eat her coach with gummy? Girl. I don't know. All I know is that man said, look, we can't afford them implants. We're going to get them dentures. So he going to get dentures. In my opinion, I'm like, even if he got implants, it's still gummy up under the implants. It's still fake teeth. If the person had to take the teeth out, either way it go, it's fake teeth. Does it matter? Does it matter? I don't know. I mean, we all, like, in life, eventually, a lot of people gonna have dentures. It's not a big deal. Okay, at least it's, it's penis works. Again, because of the cost effectiveness of not having $40,000, they're gonna give him the dentures. The dentures cost like $4,800 or whatever, and they can afford that. Okay, now, he also said, me getting dentures, me having the dentures, it will make me feel better. Okay. When I look at myself and I see I have all the teeth and not just some of the teeth. Okay. Looking at myself and only seeing 5 on top and 2 on bottom, I haven't liked that feeling. So again, we're going to go ahead and get the dentist. Blue, blue, blah. Okay, and they drive back to the house. Now we know she finna leave, go back to Jersey. He gonna stay there with his mama until he can get transferred to Jersey, or whatever. And she's like, he needs to really get away from their mama because his mama babies him. And if she keep babying him, how will he ever grow up? I said, great, he would never. Because his mama treats him. But then that's her only son, so she loves the baby. And we know how mamas is with their sons, especially, people look, are they Italian? Because them Italian mamas be holding on tight, okay? Anyway, not that other folks don't, but it just be some. I feel like the Italian mamas treat their adult sons like adult babies, is what I mean, okay? Even though, other mamas love their children too, they don't treat them like babies when they full grown adults out of prison with only 7 teeth in their mouth. I mean, but only having 7 teeth, it's like, stop. They hug and kiss because she's leaving. And she's like, I'm not going in there to say bye to your mama. Forget your mama. Forget your mama. I gotta go. Okay. And she leaves. Okay. And then in the house now, we're like, Mom, we had a good time. Because he's really been hanging out with Melissa this whole time. So he been off in prison. His mama really ain't had much time with him, which probably makes us sad. I miss my son. But he like, hey ma, let's sit down and talk a little bit. Mama fixes him a plate, okay, some little pasta. Made me a little hungry, you know what I'm saying? Anyway. And then he tells her about the whole dance instructor debacle drama with Melissa. I was, flirting, but I really what? I'm just friendly. You show is and is. I said, Mama, what you know my aunt is? Okay, anyway. But he like, look, Mama, I love Melissa, you know. And I need you, Mama. I need you to chill out. Okay, leave her be. You be real hard on her. Well, because, son, okay, all Melissa care about is Melissa. Okay, she be cutting me off when I be talking all the time, and she's full of drama. He was like, "You sound like her." Okay, y'all both is as crazy as a Betsy bug. So, but mama, I love her. Okay, and I'm around here, folks, on getting my life on track. My good friend told me I can come back and work at the pizzeria. Okay, until I move to Jersey with Melissa. But mama, I need you to know, Mama, I need you to understand I love Melissa, Mama. Okay, and I want to be with her. I'm gonna move to be with Melissa. And the mama like, but what about me? I'm your mom. I've been here for you. I moved. He's like, Mama, you moved here because of your job. Of the transfer. She's like, no, and because of you too, because you were getting in trouble in college, and so I came here for you. So, but what about me? You know, You're like, Mama, look, I love you. I love you dearly, Mama, and thank you for everything you ever done for me. I promise things will be easier. But Mama, you should want me to have a life, okay? And to grow. And then it was hugging, and Mama was crying, and he was crying. It was so sad. Because as aggravating and stalker-ish and crazy that the mama acts like, I can tell she just loves her son has been her whole life. And because Louis has been this drug addict, she's always had something like her whole purpose in life was him. He's always needed her. Even when he was in trouble, she still felt like because he's a drug addict, he still needs me. Because he's in prison, he still needs me. And now she's like, if I don't have you to be my thing to do and to protect and take care of, what am I supposed to do? Because my whole life has been about you. And I was like, well, Mama gotta have a life too. Now, Mama go out, Mama, and live your life. Live your life. Hey, and do things, okay? But it was hugging and crying, and he was like, I'm so sorry. Because he like, I put her through some things, okay? When I was on drugs, I was stealing from her. And things that drug addicts do, he did. And he's made her life harder, and because she had to deal with him. And so even seeing him crying and saying, I'm so sorry, I love you so much, mama. I love you so much. I love you too, son. I'm gonna miss you. I miss you while you was gone. Because he was gone for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like even when he came home, Melissa was there. And then that night, he and Melissa went to the hotel. And then after that, him and Melissa really have been, hanging tough. So this may be the first time that she really was able to just sit with just her and him and say, I missed you. I love you, son. You know what I'm saying? And probably her send him clean, even with his 5 7 teeth, it probably hit her how, okay, he's home now. So that was a very sweet moment. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, when I was fucked up, you know what I'm saying? I was around here, you fooling. She was still there for me. You know what I'm saying? And I just love her so much. And he loved his mama. His mama loved him. It's so nice. It's so nice. Next up, okay, Chelsea and Mikey. I don't know. Chelsea has changed. Now I feel like getting your benefits from the SSI, the SSA, the food stamp office, getting all that canceled, it can change your mood. It really can. That's your money, okay? But whatever, you know what I'm saying. So we last seen her. She had left Mikey on the side of the road because he told her, look, if you upset with me and you won't talk to me, I won't ride with you. I can't grab you. And she pulled off and left. And he like, I can't believe she left you on the side of the road. Like, I can't deal with that. We then see her coming back around to pick him up. And she's like, look, you said you wanted some air. I gave you time to get some air. You know what I'm saying? I gave you some air. You know what I'm saying? And so he do get in the car. And they he like, I'm upset. And I don't want to get upset. I don't want to get in my upset space because I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. But when he gets back in the car, they kind of just act like nothing happened, sort of, kind of. They don't discuss it. I mean, they can't look. They don't have a conversation about how he feel like someone's up with her and she won't tell him, and how she feel like he wanted some air. I'm like, both of y'all a little bit batshit crazy. You know what I'm saying? But again, they're on their way in the car driving and going to see his daughter. I said, I did not know he had a kid. He has an 8-year-old daughter. He has not seen her in 4 years. We ain't seen her in jail. He ain't seen her in 4 years. And the daughter is at his sister's house. So they're going to see the daughter. Now, he like, you want to come in and see her? Because I love my daughter. I haven't seen her in 4 years. But we a couple. And I want you to meet my daughter. Okay. And she said, well, no, I'm not going to go in. I don't want to go in. And he like, why the fuck don't you want to go my child? Well, why? I don't want to go in. And she brings up how she's never had a boyfriend who has children. So she don't know how to, I guess she don't know how to meet children. I don't know. But it's like, I've never had a boyfriend with kids. It's like, I don't want to deal with no baby mama drama. I'm like, do you have any? Anyway. He like, she been acting real weird. I don't know with Chelsea, I don't know, but she been acting real weird, and I need her to chill out, okay? So he does his daughter. She's as happy as can be. Daddy, I missed you. I love you. It's been 4 years. Happy Valentine's Day. And she gives him a card and a piece of candy. And the card said, will you be my Valentine? It was so cute. You hear me? And it was a great thing that she like knows her father. She missed her father and all. But even she's 8. She's 8. Okay. But it was too cute. Okay. Even her, like, because he was like, maybe you can come visit me and like spend the night with me, sometime or whatever, if your mom's okay with that. And she's like, yeah. But mom is pretty bossy, And she said, one time I called Mama Karen. I said, not you called your mama Karen. Your mama's a Karen. Girl, run from that Karen lady. Anyway, it was funny. It was cute, which means she may not like her mama that much. But most kids don't like the parent who ain't in prison, okay? The parent who ain't in prison is the hard parent because they force you to be responsible or whatever. Of course she want to be. Mom's a Karen, she's a party pooper. Anyway, they bond and have a good time. He then goes out to the car to get Chelsea. Like, look, come on in. come on in and meet her. She's like, I don't know. So it's weird for me. The language, because she is deaf. Okay. There's no interpreter. And so she like for me, I have a hard time accepting the fact that I'm deaf when I'm around people who can hear because I feel like I'm missing out on the conversation if nobody's here to translate, if no one's here to fully translate. Because again, no one fully translates for her because Mikey doesn't speak like fluent sign language. He can talk, but like he can't like interpret and translate on a consistent, clear basis. Okay. And so it's like for me, I worry like, what if the daughter doesn't like me? If I don't know what she's saying, and this, that, and the other. So she just being fearful. But I'm like, grow up. What if she doesn't like me? Grow up, Caroline. Okay. If you don't know what that movie is from, you're too young to be watching me. Now, I feel like you have 3 or 4 children that you have allowed him in some way, shape, or form to get to know. And so it's weird to me that you feel like because you've never dated someone with kids, you don't know how to act the same way you want somebody to act with your kids. It's really that simple. Okay, anyway. She goes in the house to meet the little daughter, and the daughter's like, "Hi," and she goes and gives her a hug, and she welcomes the lady with open arms. Okay? They sitting around here like a little family, okay? And the little girl was nice, Hi. She's learning sign language a little bit, little bit, little bit. She hugged Chelsea. Of course, they don't talk, but again, a good vibe. And I was like, that's so cute. Okay. They go outside, toss the frisbee around or whatever. A good time had by all. The little girl then says, Mom would probably be jealous that me you had so much fun, Dad. I was like, your mama is a can for real, okay? Lord, girl, then what they at? I mean, they're in Kentucky. So there may be a couple Karens in Kentucky, okay? Anyway, she was like, I don't want to be a part of any mess because the mama come and pick the daughter up. She's like, I'm not going out there to talk to her. I don't want to meet her because I don't want any bullshit. Especially the daughter saying stuff like, oh, mom can be pissed if she's gonna be jealous if she finds out we had fun or whatever. And he like, well, no, she means like with me, not with you. But she was like, I don't want any drama. I don't want to go out there. I don't want any baby mama drama. But he goes out, starts to the car, he just, says hello or whatever. And that was really it. But he does say how he has to figure out, like, do I really want to move to Ohio to with Chelsea and her kids, away from my daughter, or do I want to stay here in Kentucky and live at my sister's house, and be close to my child? I'm like, if you've been gone, so I was gone. Who was gone? If you've been gone for 4 years, your child is 8 and you come home and you move out of state, I mean, I may want to punch you in the throat. I mean, I just might want to punch you in the throat. What else you want me to do? You know? So I think it's a selfish, when people get out of prison and then they choose to move out the state to be with somebody as boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever, when they have a child that lives in the state they're in. It's insane to me. Like, I don't expect anybody to move their child. Like when Renika moved her kids to Atlanta, I don't think Chelsea should move her kids to Kentucky. But I'm like, why would you move out of the state when you've already been gone from your child for 4 years? I don't know. So he has to figure that out. Okay, let's get to Joy and Red. Now, as the title say, Red is also a cheater too. Cheater, pumpkin eater, Red. Okay. Now Red is out of prison. He's happy to be out of prison or whatever. He's yeah. They didn't throw it back to his mama house, his childhood home. He like the home, like it seemed different, but also the same at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's very familiar and whatnot. Okay. Now Red is he's almost acting like a child. A hyper one though. Like, okay, babe, stay in the car. I'm going to the house and talk. I was like, what? Calm down. just be still, okay? He goes in the house and talks to mom a little bit one-on-one. And I get, I feel like when people got to jail, they want to have some one-on-one time with like the baby parents. They also want to have that alone time with their, boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever. But I'm like, why not give him like an hour? Just sit and talk with mama. Why y'all rushing to the hotel? The dick gonna be there in a second. It's okay. Anyway, but he does have a quick chat with his mama one-on-one in the house by himself. And I feel like the mama gave him a phone, like got him a phone. And that's what I'm like, does he really want that phone? Okay. But the mama said, do you really want to move to New Mexico with Joy? He was like, yeah. He's like, mama, I'm 30. I'm out of prison. I've been gone for, 10 years. Again, he left for jail when he was 20. So in my eyes, he's still kind of a child because he may still be in that same 20-year-old mindset, even though 10 years have passed. And now he acts like that a little bit. Okay. But he like, Mama, I want to move. Yes, I'm happy. I need to grow up. I need to build a life, my lady. I've been in prison behind those bars and all that or whatever for too long. You know what I'm saying? I've been waiting for 10 years to start my life, and I want to do that with Joy in New Mexico. Okay, I want to get there, gone, be done. Done. Mom said, okay. You made your decision, so I just want to make sure that you know what you're doing. Okay. Now the mama said to the producers, I was hoping he would at least like try to stay here a little longer, to get things to like at least get your license, get an ID, and he's but just ready to go. Okay. Now Red and Joy go to the hotel. Honey, I'm like, they got one suitcase, some plastic. I'm like, why y'all? It's weird to me when people travel with plastic bags. I never understand that. I'm like, y'all don't have like, in my things, you don't have to have a whole bunch of luggage, but y'all don't get no quality like canvas bags or like woven bags or just like some nice bags. Honey, I have good grocery bags, like reusable ones. I keep them in my car. I keep them here because I'm like, when you have to just throw something in a bag, I don't want to throw something in a little Walmart bag, a little Kroger bag, okay, a little whatever, a little Piggly Wiggly bag. I was like, no. And they have like regular like gas station. I bought a pop, some chips, and a Slim Jim, and a Snickers ball, a little plastic bag. I'm like, talking up in a gas anyway. It was weird. I was like, y'all got a plastic bags. Anyway, they go into the hotel. He's hyped. He's ready to get his penis wet. Okay. And she's 22. Now, they walking in the hotel. Okay. And it's a hotel, not a motel, because they had a bar sitting there. He like, oh, baby, let's go over there. I'm like, sir, go put your bag down. You fresh out of prison. The prison stink is still on you. He did not want to go, girl. He did not want to drop the bags off in their hotel room and come back down to the bar. I'm like, y'all, girl, that's the bar with bags, luggage, sliding, flip, girl. They had a little drink because he said, I ain't had drinking. I ain't had drinking 10 years. Now well, I had like prison hooch, but I have not had a real drink in 10 years. This toast baby to us. They're hugging and kissing, hugging. I can't wait to get to the room upstairs. Okay. They're both ready to do it. You know what I'm saying? He brings up how they've had tons of phone sex. Okay, over the years, again, 10 years, well, 7 years, because they have been, dating for 7 years. He says in those 7 years, they've had plenty of phone sex or whatever. How he would have to kick his, like bunkmate out the room so they could like have phone sex or whatever. And he said I've been studying and reading books, and magazines. I was like, okay, I mean, look, study hard, study long, and they like, I'm gonna know what to do. And now, when he told the camera crew, hey, y'all don't need to come on the elevator with us. We good. Bye. I was like, sir, what are you doing? But the next day, the room looked a mess to me. I'm like, why is it a pile of clothes in the corner? Put this stuff up. What is wrong with y'all? It was a little bottle of liquor, girl. Anyway, they had sex. And as he said, we did it all night. It was good. Okay. Now, when he said, I was down there, I gave her head for like 2 hours. I said, 2 what? 2 minutes. When this fool said, I gave, I was down there doing a thing for 2 hours. I said, you was giving head for 2 hours. You don't know what you do. It should look. I don't care how we're adults here. We all know the ending of that. The ending of getting head is the best part. And it's impossible, in my opinion, for someone to be down there for 2 hours doing what? I mean, was it breaks in between? It had to be breaks in between. Because I know, look, there are times when you have an all-day sex fest, okay? It's a day where all you do is you do it, take a little break, you know what I'm saying? Get a little water, a little Gatorade, eat a little sandwich. Nothing too heavy, you know what I'm saying? And you repeat that all day. And it's a full day, like 24 hours of just doing it, okay? That's what you do. Now, you can't do that often because we got to go to work sometimes, okay? But on an off day, when we both, girl, on an off day, when people, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But again, I get that. But you still don't be down there for 2 hours. That's a lie. The head is wrong. It ain't strong. It's wrong. If it takes 2 hours, it's wrong. Okay, he should have said I was going back and forth down there a couple times. Okay, anyway. But she said it was good too. You know what I'm saying? It was good, babe. It was amazing. Oh my God. And when she said, making love and being with somebody, when it's not just a one night thing or a drunken hookup. I'm like, man, if all of your sexual experiences are drunken hookups and one night stands, have you ever really had sex? Because there's something about having sex with a person who know your body. You know what I'm saying? So they know what to do. When you have multiple one nights, don't folk it just twirling just twirling down. It's not anything substantial. You know what I'm saying? This is weird. Anyway, so they drive him around because he's going to get his hair twisted. And they bring up how they think they want to have a party, like a going away party. So his family don't feel like, oh my God, he's leaving us. No. So that way it can be a celebration and not them being pissed off. Hey, we're going to celebrate me getting out and starting a new life, not be like upset that I'm leaving the town. Okay. He then goes to the little hair place, getting, his lock twisted. He's been growing his hair out 10 years. And he needed his hair done. Okay. Now, Joy leave because the lady said it's gonna be about 2.5 hours. Okay. And because it's a little shot, it wasn't that much space in there. Okay, I'll come back. I'll come back in a little while. So when she gone, let me FaceTime Bestie. Because I ain't been able to get in touch with Bestie. Let me FaceTime my bestie. Y'all look at this. Somebody come look at this. I said, what in the devil? I said, is she alive? Jesus? Why she's so pale? No son? Is she a vampire? Is she in Transylvania? Is it Dracula's daughter? I was like, what? Is she a lichen? Dog, I was so confused. I was like, what the fuck? What? That's your bestie? He like, hey, bestie, you look good, bestie. What you doing, bestie? I'm like, anytime somebody say bestie, that means time you're lying. Red is a cheater too. He's a cheater, pumpkin eater. Okay. Now he said the female he knew before prison. They were friends before prison, and then they both ended up going to prison. She went to her prison, he went to his, and while they were both in prison, they of course wrote letters back and forth. And that when he found out about Joy cheating on him, that him and Bestie kind of was, I guess, talking a little bit more, whatever. I'm like, but if y'all both in prison, what's gonna happen? Okay, but he said that old girl, her name was Julie. Julie sent him about $3,000 while he was locked up. And he was like, because I feel like if Joy did not get pregnant, she would have never told me about her cheating. But she had to tell me because a baby popped out. Okay. Now, first of all, I guess, but I'm like, you either accept and move on from somebody cheating. When you do the tip and tat stuff, that's childish, okay? And when she cheated, so then I felt like I could talk to someone too. You know what I'm saying? And he like, hey, bestie, I want to see you, bestie. Let's meet up, bestie. And she's like, oh, you look good too, but can I come? But is that okay to say? Because are we just friends now? They used to bang back in the day. They probably had sex once or twice back in the day, and they've been talking like they want to have sex once he get out of prison. And now he's out of prison, and he wants to meet. When you want to meet up, girl, it's like, did he want to bang old girl before he want to bang this vampire before he go to New Mexico? That's what I think it was. Child. And the stylist like, what the fuck is you doing, bro? Because like the stylist, Joy was the one talking to the stylist, setting all this up, like the appointment for him to get his locks twisted. So the stylist is familiar with Joy as his girl or whatever. And she like, what is you doing? Oh no, it's my bestie. She was like, be careful. Big girl. I say he ain't shit either. These men. Okay. But y'all take one little second, or about 30 seconds or whatever. Take 30 seconds and like the video, please. Y'all know Bishop Rodman be right dancing. Little lane. So anyway, y'all, let's move on to Sheree and Anthony. Child, Anthony out here telling secrets. He said, look, I don't care if they know because it don't matter. I said, ooh, tell it on your fake wife. Yeah. Anyway, so Sheree is having this little party, the welcome home party for Anthony. Now he don't care. Like he doesn't really want the party. I don't want it. I don't want it, but she wants it for him. Okay. So he's like, whatever. So that's why this going on because she wants it and he doesn't really care. Okay. However, Anthony is running late. Now she's also running late. Okay. She just happens with the house running late. He has not gotten back to the house yet. And y'all know his curfew is 1 a.m. And I guess she wants to have enough time for them to get to this party, have fun or whatever. So she got a hairstylist there, her makeup person or whatever, her friends, and then a cousin, who's there. So of course, none of these folks have met him. Where is he? I can't believe it. And then she called him, he's not answering. I can't believe this. This is some bull. Okay, I am upset. I'm like, girl, this attitude is so ugly. It's so ugly. It's ugly. Period. Okay. No, man. Okay. And I feel like sometimes we as women, we have these attitudes and our dudes are real calm or whatever. Like, I feel like we can't allow how calm our dudes is to make us feel like it's okay for us to be extra, extra because our dude ain't gonna turn up. I'm like, sometimes chill the fuck out. And I have to tell myself that I have to tell myself that stuff sometimes too. I felt like, why are you ragging to your friends about him Because sometimes I feel like that's emasculating the dude. Like, why aren't you talk? I'm gonna ruin his day when he get here because I'm upset. I'm gonna tell him his friend ain't coming. I'm gonna tell him his best friend can't. I was like, why? For what? I can't believe, girl. If the party starts at whatever time, how you upset because he not back yet? He not even late yet. I don't get it. I was like, calm down or whatever. Okay. The friend didn't say, and why did you invite your baby daddy to the party? But because he's saying he kept teasing me or whatever and acting mean towards me and, laughing at me for dating somebody in prison. So I just want to stunt with my man. I was like, see, that's that bullshit. Why do you care how he feels about you and your man? Like, he don't even matter. Let that man be the child's father. What he feel about you and Anthony don't matter, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, because I'm like, the fact that she said because he was like cracking jokes about me dating somebody in prison, this is like my get back, ha ha ha, in your face. I was like, it reminded me of that catfish episode when the friend catfished the friend because friend called her fast Kelly Price. I was like, now you girl, cut it out. Anyway, now Anthony walked in the house at 8:30 p.m. Okay, and she got an attitude. Where was you at? What was going on? Blah 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 blah. And then she's upset because he walking in. He don't know her cousin. I'm like, he don't how. Because she said, you just walk past my cousin. She's like, who is your cousin? I don't know your cousin because he walked in and said, hey y'all, hey everybody. And he kept walking. So he walked in and spoke, but he did not say, hey cousins, bitch. How would he know? That's my cousin on top. She's like, but there's 4 people in here. I don't know any of them. So she made me aggravated, in my opinion. Okay. Anyway, he like, okay, I gotta go get dressed or whatever. Now the reason he late, he was, getting ready to do the propose. He's gonna propose. In the last episode, he wore a ring, so he's gonna propose. He was late because he's setting up a surprise for your ass, girl. But he laid back. He like, I ain't tripping. All right, girl, whatever. They get to the party. Okay. Now he like this, he don't know nobody there besides his mom. You know what I'm saying? He walk in and look, she rented a hall and a DJ. Okay. I don't even it may have been the club, but it wasn't no big to do. It's like if you rent a UAW hall and have a little cabaret around there, whatever, you know what I'm saying, like people some be of that. So I'm like, girl, you didn't even do all this. For what? I don't even be. But he like to say my scene, I don't do parties, you know what I'm saying? I can't drink. I'm gonna sit down and chill out. You know what I'm saying? He's like, cause yeah, I don't know anyone here. He's like, hey, where my friends at? You know what I'm saying? These are your people. So you like, why have a party? Okay. And he looked like, I don't know nobody here besides my mama. And then dun 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 dun, Richie walks in. Richie is her baby daddy. And I was like, girl, you didn't, not the baby daddy here. Not the baby daddy's here. And I'm like, first of all, would I want to come to my baby mama's, husband, well, they think he married, well, basically fake husbands, welcome home party? I don't know him. And if this to me is not even the place for them to meet for the first time at the party. Now Anthony and his mama, it's like, is that Richie? Why the fuck is he at Anthony's welcome home? What? That is weird. Okay. And the mama said, look, I'm like a pit bull. When it comes to my son, okay, I'm confused. I was like, Mama, not a pit bull, and not a pit bull. But Anthony, like, I can't just baby. Okay, cool. But Anthony pulls Richie to the side. Hey, let's go talk. Now, what I liked was, they kind of went outside. Out, it was outside, away from the cameras. We do see them from, because we can tell production was recording them, from afar. You know what I'm saying? And we were picking up the mic conversations, but it wasn't as if they had a conversation with the cameras right there. It was a one-on-one man conversation. And, I feel like it was weird because I think both of them was kind of saying the same thing. We not gonna be friends. You know what I'm saying? We know we have a interest in the son. You know what I'm saying? Both, Anthony's like, I don't want you interfering with me and my lady. You know what I'm saying? It need to be respect on our parts. And him, Bridgerton saying like, yeah, I'm gonna respect y'all. I ain't got nothing to do with the shit. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a father and my son love you, and that's cool. And I just want to make sure that you around my son, you good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it was a regular conversation. It was no animosity or whatever. It didn't seem like it was. But both of them like, we're not gonna be friends. They may be later on. A part of me feel like it was a smooth conversation. You know what I'm saying? And even when we see this with him, what Anthony's saying to Richie, you're supposed to be worried about your son. That's your son. Was because Richie was saying, like, you gonna be around my son because you with his mama. And I just want to be sure that you're a good dude. And he was like, you're supposed to because you're daddy. Okay. But again, they both like dap each other up. Now, Sheree asked, "Where's Anthony?" Oh, and he's talking to Richie. Oh, and she's like peeking around the corner. She then mentioned to her brother, "Hey, you want to go down and talk?" He's like, "I can't. You need me to?" I'm like, let them two grown men talk. Let them talk because it was a smooth conversation that two men should have had, and I'm happy they had it like not really on camera. You know what I'm saying? Again, we can hear it and see it from a distance, but the camera was for sure hiding around the corner. Now, to me, it feel more like Sheree wants them to have an issue with each other because Richie was joking or teasing about being able to do it in prison. But I feel like she wants them to have some kind of issue. She wants people to feel like they need to like go see what's going on. Even her saying, well, if it is an issue, it'd be Anthony slapping. I'm like, why would you want your dude who's on probation or parole one to your dude who's fresh out of prison, who's still on papers, to smack somebody on camera? You sound dumb. So to me, Sheree wants it to be an issue. I feel like she likes the fact that Richie had jokes because she feels like he can be a bit jealous. And she wants Anthony to be messy about it and like check Richie. And that wasn't what it was. It was two grown men chopping it up or whatever. And it's saying it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't step on my toes. I won't step on yours. We both gonna be a father to your son. And when Anthony said, like, I will love your son like he's my son. So you don't worry about that. That's all that matters. And then we see Sheree. It was Sheree, one or two, walking up like, hey, what's going on? They're like nothing. The two dudes dapped it up or whatever. And then that was really, I was like, girl, she wants trouble. And for no reason, in my opinion. Okay. Anyway, back in the parties, it's now 11:45. Again, his curfew is 1 p.m. 1 p.m., 1 a.m. So like, I gotta hurry up and propose because I want to propose before the party's over or whatever. Like, I don't care about people finding out that we not really married. And so they're like, oh, thank y'all for coming. Saying like, look, I know I call her my wife, even though we're not married. And it was like, wait, what? wait, what? He's like, but I do want to spend my whole life with her. Okay, I want my whole life with you. Will you marry me? And he gets down on one knee, has the ring or whatever. She's like, yes. And they hug a kiss. They're like, wait a minute, what the fuck? They're not married. But they told us. The mama like, why would you lie? That's not true. Why you lie? Why not to me? I'm his mother. I'm like, man, take that up with your son. And then her brother, like, what the fuck? Why lie? I'm like, sir, does it matter? So I'm like, the brother and his wife was upset. I'm like, why does people who don't pay their bills, who didn't pay for no wedding, like did y'all give them money for a wedding? Unless you chip in on something for the husband and wife, it ain't no reason to be upset. And she said we were supposed to get married, but it couldn't happen, and we just told y'all it happened because we getting married. So that's what it is, okay? I was like, child, Let them people be. Lastly, Kerok and Brittany. Kerok, in my opinion, is toxic. And I don't know if it's because of the testosterone he takes, and maybe it's making him, just act out because of hormones. But Kerok is toxic. Period. He has been out of prison for 10 days at this point in time, and he now has to do his own testosterone shots. Now, he says while he was in prison, because he has to now give himself the shots and pay for them himself. Okay, because in prison, he said when I was in prison, I was a ward of the state, and so they paid for everything there. You know what I'm saying? I was getting my shots once a week, and it was all on them to get stuff done. Like I had to do, I think it was like some kind of mental like evaluations or whatever, and they said, "No, yeah, you're a man." Okay. So we'll do all we can do to get you transitioned and again get your shots like clockwork every week. And he said since he's been out of prison for the past 10 days, so again, if he was getting his shots every week and he's been out for 10 days, but he said he hasn't had a shot, I think, in a couple of days because it's been more than 7. And he was having issue, I guess, getting the information to find out what kind of shots he has to get and all of that. Like, what do I need? Like, what medication was I taking in prison? I need it now. And then getting it. So he's a couple of days late. He's like, my body, wasn't functioning properly because I was not getting my testosterone shots or whatever. I'm like, but how long does it take somebody to transition? Like, he was in prison for 7 years. Like, do people who transition have to take the testosterone like forever? Like, I just wonder. I never thought like what's the time frame it takes for someone to no longer need the hormone shots. I never thought that it would take like I never thought it would take more than 7 years. Now maybe he wasn't transitioning the whole 7. Maybe he was only transitioning the last 2. I don't know. Okay, but I do wonder. I'm gonna Google it later. But I'm like, I do wonder like how long does a person who's transitioning have to take the shots? This is a question I have. He gets a shot, okay, because she gives him a shot, meaning Brittany does, and it's like 2 hours later. I mean, Kerok's sweating, tired. I got it out, man. I got it out, and he's sick. He's sick. Babe, should I call the hospital? Should we go to the hospital? He's like, no, I just want to go. I just want to sleep. Okay, it's like 12 hours later. He's fine. You know, he fine. He do say, I think I want to get my shots from a professional and not have you doing them, or me or whatever. Oh, so like, it's not my fault you guys say so. He's like, I ain't saying that. I'm just saying I think I should, have a professional do it because that way it's not no issue. Because I guess if you don't give yourself enough or too much, like it can make you sick. And that's probably what happened because it was the first time he had to do it on his own. Okay. So, but again, fine. She then said, hey, I want to quit school. Well, I want to quit for a while. I want to take a little break. And saying, because right now it's too much for me, trying to do the salon, school, trying to work, and blah, blah, bloop, bloop, blah. Okay. And I also want to be able to be here to take care of you, and be there for you. And I was like, not you quitting school to be like a babysitter to your man. Kerok's grown, can take care of himself. Okay. Now Kerok said, well, I had a sugar mama in prison. You know what I'm saying? I met a little sugar mama, through a friend of mine in prison or whatever. And the auntie was sending me money. And I would use that money to pay for Brittany's school. So I feel like her quitting, like it ain't fair. It's some bullshit. Meaning you made me waste the money the sugar mama gave me on you and you won't finish the school. Well, why would you do that? And it's like, I just, I don't think it's smart. But she's like, I want to quit school, babe. I need a break. So we then see, Kerok driving her to school. I'm like, is he going to take her car and go somewhere? What's going on here? But she's going to school to tell the teachers or whatever that she's gonna take a little break. And it's a little break. And so I want a little break. And he like, I just think it's dumb, you know. But she get in there. Her teacher's in the middle, okay, and her other student friend is on the side. Now, like, oh, you just come to class when you want to come to class. You come whenever you want to. You know what it is? And she's like, no, so I'm here. I want to let y'all know I'm taking a break. I want to take a 6-month break. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to work. I'm trying to be a wife, girlfriend. I'm trying to do nails and this and that and that and this. And it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I have to do something now right now that can pay bills. And like right now, school is just interfering, but I'm going to take about a 6-month break. I'll come back in 6 months and then I'll finish. And then, you know, because it's a lot on me. She was like, wait, what? You gonna quit? Girl, you know how much money I make on a good day just doing hair? It's like not even, you know, my school here that I make money from. You know how much I make just doing hair on a good day? Brittany said about 800. She was like, girl, no, 3,000. She's like, on a good day, I can make 3,000 a day. You hear me? And you can't make that kind of money, you know, unless you're a stripper or you have some kind of degree somewhere and you're like it's a big thing. It's like, but you know, being able, you want to make money, but you're gonna quit learning a craft that can make you money. That does not make any sense. Like you're 22, like you're so young. Now, when they mentioned how young Brittany is, the girl in the black with the twist, the student, she's like, oh my God. She starts crying and kind of walks away. It's like, I don't want this to be about me. I don't want this to be about me. It's like, you know, I was your age. She said, I have 4 kids now. I'm 30 years old. I got pregnant for the first time at 16. And, you know, I played around with school before, you know, figuring, you know what I'm saying, I had time, you know, running behind boyfriends or whatever. Instead of me going to school and doing what I have to do for me. Okay, it's like you're so young or whatever, and you should really think about, you know what I'm saying, handling school for yourself first. Like, put yourself first because, like, if this what you want, do it. You know what I'm saying? And the teacher, like, you know, because sometimes people put stuff on hold for like, you know, 6, 8 months or whatever. And oh, sorry, I have to sneeze. Bless me. And they never come back. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that to happen to you. No, you know, look, Key-Rock's been gone for 7 years, so I don't want him to be at the house, and then, you know, I come home and only see him for like 30, 40 minutes, whatever. I don't want that. And then, like, it sounds like you making excuses and putting yourself to the side. You can spend time with him? Like, that don't make no sense. She's like, no, 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 no. Like, he wants me, like, he don't want me to, like, he want me to finish. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be back. I got a plan. You know, I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna still practice my craft, and I'm gonna be good. They say okay, but the only thing that you can never get back is time. You can't get back time, and they're trying to warn her like you shouldn't quit, like because you're only quitting because he's home. That's why. Okay, and I'm like that's like I always say to people like even for my channel. When I first started my channel, a lot of people like, girl, that is dumb. Why would you want to do that? That doesn't make any sense. And I was like, I think I can really do it. And, you know, in the beginning of YouTube, you don't get paid. You know what I'm saying? Until you build up, you know, views on the shit. And now, like I said, I'm getting paid from YouTube. Okay. It just took time to it took time to grow my channel and get to the point where you make money. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like they said to her. Like, if you just finish school, get you a license to do hair, and then use it to make money. And the crazy part is, like, I have a plan. I'm gonna build my clientele, and then I'll get my license, and then I can open a salon because I was like, girl, so you want to be the neighborhood kitchen hairstylist? Because the only way you can have clientele is if you're doing hair with no license. And you have folks come to you with no license. Meaning you probably charge them less money because you don't have a license. Okay. It's this girl, and not saying her plan can't work, but if you want to do hair and open a salon, why would you not work to get your license? Why put it off for 6 months to take care of Kerok. Anyway, whatever. Now Kerok outside on the phone talking to somebody who said he met somebody in prison who was an HVAC person or whatever. Who, Kerok, I want to do HVAC, so now he out of prison or whatever, and they didn't got him hooked up with somebody to get a job. Congratulations, okay? And when Brittany gets the car, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I've done it, done." Okay, and she's like, I'm just so happy. Now he upset. Like, I just think it's dumb that you stop in school. Just don't say, make no sense. She's like, the same thing you said is the same thing they was in there, whatever. And I have a plan. It will work. I got God on my side. I'm saying I also need to get right spiritually because I have not been right spiritually. I've been slacking. I ain't been reading my Bible as much. I ain't been praying as much. And I need that. Because I ain't been right. He said, "Oh, now you want to bring God in it." Because that's the one thing I'll, say, "Oh, okay, fine." Had you said that from the beginning, I would have told you then take a break. If you were saying that you were not right spiritually. Okay. She's like, "No. I've been feeling this way or whatever. I just ain't say nothing or whatever. I'm not saying that just because. This is what it is, okay?" You know what I'm saying? He said, "Well, I have faith in you or whatever." Good. So they driving or whatever, and then her best friend got her. "Hey, bestie. And they miss each other. I love you, bestie. I love you too. I miss you. We should have brunch. Get dressed up, and have a girls' day." And when she's talking, Kerok has I'm like, "Why the fuck did you have an attitude? What is going on?" And he said, "Oh, you up and talking about God and needing it in pray mode, and now you're gonna go on a girls' trip." He said, "It's brunch. It's not a girls' trip." I'm like, "Do you know what brunch is?" I don't know. Okay. She's like, "Look, you had your whole family, even your siblings or whatever, your friends. I just have you and my best friend. So if she has time to come see me, I'm going to see her because I need, people too. Like, that's what it is." And at the house, like, he's upset. I'm like, he acting like he been a whole asshole. He won't hug her or whatever. And I'm like, and he's making it seem like, well, you just quit school and you already not focusing on anything. I'm like, Negro, y'all just left the school. And I'm like, she not finna go to Miami for spring break. It's brunch. And it makes me, the issue I have with Kerok is he know all Brittany has is him. He know that shit. And he still does things to alienate her, to make her feel like, well, no, you should be doing what I want you to do. You should be in school because I want you to do that. I paid money from my sugar mama to do that. Okay, but you want some bullshit. Look, I need her to grow up and to see, child, that man can't run your life at all. Anyway, y'all, I'm all done. That was our episode. Do not forget to like the video, comment in the comment section, share the video, subscribe to my channel to become more JayBird, and follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay, I will also have my Love Image Huntsville video up at some time, and I'm thinking I will be live tonight at around 6 p.m. Okay, now I gotta go. I love you all.